Hey Speed fans, it's Nina Contento. Tonight we learned that you don't even need big tires to race in the Big Tire Outlaw class at Atco. The Porsche Club of America takes over NJMP, and we have the newest and coolest drivers at Bridgeport Speedway. That's what's coming up on South Jersey Speed.
Education is the seed to growing. At Bright Beginnings Academy, that seed is provided and sowed with care by professionals. With degree teachers, a secure building and playground, and curriculum-based learning, Bright Beginnings Academy provides an environment designed for excelled learning and activity for every growing child. With locations in Cherry Hill and Sewell, accessibility is close to you. Visit bbanj.net to schedule a tour of our facilities, learn about our classes, and find out about our summer camps. Bright Beginnings Academy is not only the right start, but a bright start.
So we're here at Atco Dragway covering the Big Tire Outlaw class, but don't let that name fool you. There are actually no tire size requirements needed for these cars. It's a little confusing because Big Tire Outlaws is a name, but it really doesn't have so much significance to what you actually have to run in this race.
Exactly. I mean, you could literally run any size tire that you want. It's called a big tire because most of the cars in the class run a larger tire.
Okay.
But we're not limited to any size in particular.
And that's the great thing about the class. You can come in on radials, 10.5s, whatever you want, as long as you meet the rules, and the rules are not too bad.
What kind of rules do they have?
Well, big block Chevy, there's like a 484 bore space. You can weigh, I believe it's 2,700 pounds. We're a 5-inch motor, guys, so we have to weigh 2,900 pounds nitrous class. Then there's rules for the turbo guys and blower guys and so on.
Okay, so you've got weight mostly when it comes to requirements to be in this group.
Right.
Not even the tire, which is
Tire's
just
not
kind
even
of
a
boggles
factor.
my mind.
Yeah,
You got the Big Tire Outlaws. So do you know any other information about why they came up with that name?
I don't know, it just came out. It does sound cool. There was, in fact, they tried a bunch of different names, and it's kind of sort of like a poll on the internet, and that landed. That kind of, people like that name better.
Our car is a blow on alcohol
Okay.
supercharger car, so we have to weigh 3,200 pounds.
Okay.
It's the minimum weight that we can run.
Okay.
Okay, so that makes, tuning the car a little bit more difficult. Some of the other guys that are running nitrous, they can weigh 100, 150 pounds, somewhere around there, less than we can.
Okay.
So, but all in all, it's basically a tuning game.
Okay.
Like today, we're having issues trying to get the car to hook. Some of the nitrous guys are also having the same problem. So it's irrelevant what type of combination you run.
Right.
If the track condition is limited, then everybody's gonna have problems.
Let's get into some of the specs with these bigger tires. What are some of the positives of going with a larger size tire?
Well, it's not as easy as people think. They think that the big tire works a lot easier, but it doesn't. It's kind of a little tricky. There's a fine line to make that tire happy and get it down the track.
Okay.
It does make the car a little more stable up on top
Okay.
versus the smaller tire.
And now what about the negatives? Have you run into any other issues going to a larger tire?
Oh, well, like I said earlier, there's a fine line to keep that tire happy. You just have to find it. So,
What were some of the things that you found?
well, wheel speed is one of them.
Okay.
Too much, too little. Air pressure. Once you figure it out, then you're okay.
The bigger tire, you got more surface on the track.
Some more
So
traction?
more traction. And that's basically what gets the car moving.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So comparing like for instance, a 33 or 34 inch tire, 17 inches wide versus a 33 inch, 14 inch or 10 inch tire, you got more traction compound and more tire patch contact.
Okay.
So that in itself helps get the car moving.
Why do you like the bigger tire?
It's more traction, safer, more safe for the driver. So a smaller tire, you have more risk getting an accident.
Okay. Now why do you think that is? Why is smaller tire bigger accident?
They have less grip on the track.
Okay.
The tire itself, I mean, the newer compounds on these tires now is so good that that's why you notice a lot of the guys don't do like really long burnouts anymore, because you're basically overheating the tire.
Yeah.
So we happen to run the Mickey Thompson 33 by 14.
Okay.
And we do like a somewhat medium burnout, and it seems to work pretty well. We used to try to do a lot longer burnouts, and it made things worse.
Really?
Because he overheats the tire, and now you get less traction.
Well, why are people doing the burnout anyway then, if that's really not helping?
No, it does. It does. It's just a matter of how far you go on the burnout.
Okay.
In other words,
Abuse it or not abuse it.
exactly.
Gotcha.
So in other words, if you overheat the tire, you lose traction.
Right.
So you got to find a happy medium, where the tire is just sticky enough to get the car moving, but not overheating.
Add value to your home by converting from electric to natural gas. Natural gas furnaces typically deliver warmer and more comfortable heat than electric heat pumps and last about 6 years longer. Natural gas, the cleanest, least expensive heating fuel, is also the most affordable and desirable option for heating, hot water, cooking, fireplaces, and clothes drying. Outdoor living is more fun with fire pits, grills, and pools. Select the smart option. Inquire today to see how easy it is to convert to natural gas.
Ready to make the switch? Call or go online today.
Marcacci Meats, the area's best butcher shop, has moved to the corner of Oak and Delsey. You'll find the best cuts of the freshest quality meat, all cut to order by our butcher to ensure that you are bringing home the best meat for your table. In the new Marcacci Meats, you will now find produce, subs, sandwiches, and a full deli line. Like us on Facebook to learn about our weekly specials. Experience the difference when shopping at Marcacci Meats on the corner of Oak and Delsey.
Trust the experts at Dondero Diamonds and Fine Jewelry to help you make a decision that lasts a lifetime.
East Coast Roofing and Siding, protecting what you love and own. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home.
Hi, I'm Larry Styler, owner of East Coast Roofing and Siding. For over 35 years, we've strived to bring excellence to your home in the work that we do. Whether it be roofing, siding, windows, or solar, you can trust us with your family and home.
Trust us with your family and home.
Compared to traditional channels like print or advertising, social media marketing is affordable for any business. Remember that the channel itself is free. Managing social media, taking care of all the content, tweets, or feedback can get pretty time-consuming, and you need to focus primarily on your business. That's why you need ClearBridge Media Consulting, South Jersey's award-winning digital marketing company. We have plenty of experience to take complete responsibility of your digital presence. Get in touch with ClearBridge Media Consulting. We're ready to start today.
Hi, Comfort Bob. You know, whenever we have a system in an attic, we always have a chance of a water leak. Now that could be a heater or an air conditioner. When we have a water leak, it can cause very severe problems. Now this unit has a pan underneath it that was going to capture the water. It didn't. The water got out beyond the pan here, it went onto the deck, it can go down to the carpet, furnishings below, damage the ceiling. There's all sorts of consequences. Besides a pan under a unit, it should have an overflow switch. So if the water gets too deep, it shuts off. That way you avoid having the water overflowing. This is very deteriorated. There's rust in the pan. This unit really has to be replaced. If you have a unit in the attic, make sure you have it checked. Give us a call. We can look for signs of water and keep you out of trouble. Because you deserve comfort now.
Comfort now by Bob McAllister. Because you deserve comfort now. 609-400-1005.
Okay, so we're here at the New Jersey Motorsports Park for the Porsche Club of America races. And this club actually didn't start out as a racing club. They started out as just a bunch of people who admired their vehicle.
This is a Porsche Club race. In the Porsche Club, we go to the racetrack like this, and we have drivers' education events. All the regions, a lot of regions run those, and that's just it's lapping, but it's not as competitive. This is actual competitive door-to-door racing. A lot more rules. We have to have cages in the car, fire suits. It's a lot more regulated, I'll say. And it's real door-to-door racing. In a driver's education event, we can pass people, but we're not supposed to unless they give us a passing sign. It's more about safety, so the car knows that there's a car coming by. But here, you want to get by somebody, take your best shot and go for it.
The local region and the zone spend months preparing for this. It takes a large group of volunteers, and every single person is a volunteer that you see here. Mm-hmm. Many of them don't race, so they're giving their time to come out and be with the racers and be part of the event because they like the people and the cars, and it's a lot of camaraderie. Then as we get close to the event, the national staff gets involved, and it involves a lot of communication back and forth. We have registration going on, so we're screening the racers, and then we all show up here and we try to make it a fun and exciting weekend for the racers.
They have consistent racing. When you go to a Porsche Club of America race weekend, everything is, the rules are fair and evenly enforced. You know how many run groups you're going to have in a certain day, you know who you're going to be with, and you know what the rules are. They run a very tight ship, and it's a good show.
Porsche Club of America, they have a rule book that governs all this, and every car is classified. And generally, broadly saying, it's a horsepower to weight classification. That way, a 1980 car with 200 horsepower is not having to compete against a brand new car with 400 horsepower. So every car is given a class, and they're generally letters, so they go from A up to L currently. My car that I race is an H car. Okay. And so there's other cars that are similar power to weight, like for example I have a 911, 1999 911, but I also race against 2006 Caymans. We're all in H. Okay. So that's Porsche PCA National does that, have these classes. So this is what's called multi-class racing. So in my race group today, there's about 40 cars, and out of that 40 cars, there's probably 6 or 7 different classes. Oh, wow. In my class, in H, there's 4. Okay. The Spec Cayman is another class. There's 6 of those. We all race each other, but you really want to beat the guys in your own class. And of course, it's great if you beat a guy in a higher class, because he really should be faster than you.
Makes sense.
If you look at the philosophy of the Porsche Club, we're a club that went racing. We didn't start as a racing organization. We started as a group of people who love the cars, love the brand, love to be together and to enjoy what these cars can do. So racing was just a natural evolution of that in the 90s. And it's become a very well-developed program. We went from a few grassroots races in the beginning to over 33 or 34 races now.
Well, here it's a pretty hardcore group of, we go to the track all the time, so we all know each other. You know, been together doing this. Most of the people have been doing this for years and years, so it's just a bunch of guys having a great time on the weekend.
When I was a kid, I was one of those car crazy people that had gasoline running through my veins, and I always wanted to be a professional race car driver. And I did a number of things, racing events with cars when I was young, and then unfortunately life intervened with that. So when I got to the point where my business could pretty much take care of itself, I started with the Porsche Club, which was a great way to get started in racing because they have a driver's education program where you could show up with your street car, okay, and they'll put an instructor in you and they'll take a racetrack like this and they'll teach you how to drive the line. And it was the first time I did that, I had the most unbelievable smile on my face I could not wipe off.
You drive a pretty unique car, now only one of its kind.
Yes.
Tell me what about the vehicle.
Originally, there were two of them made. They were made by a fellow by the name of Dave Clem, who owned a company in Indianapolis and in Indiana called Fat Car Engineering. And he did a lot of work for Porsche over the years, and a fellow by the name of Tom Hesser, who's from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. At one time he owned Cherry Hill Motor Cars, commissioned this car to be built in 1995. And then it was run in IMSA for a year or two. It won the 6 Hours of the Glen on September 6, 1996, driven by no other than Hurley Haywood, who I don't know if you know who he is, but he's one of the most famous endurance race drivers in history. What I like most about it, it's different. You know, it's not something that everybody else has. And there's a lot to be said for being a little bit different. And it's old school car. It's an air-cooled car.
Okay.
There's only, I believe, 3 air-cooled cars here in my run group because the rare air-cooled cars are so rare now, they're becoming so valuable that nobody races them anymore. An awful lot of the ones like this car are sitting in museums where this one should be because it's so valuable.
I've been a Porsche nut my entire life. That was my first car when I was 16 years old. But I never joined the Porsche Club. And then in 1997, I bought a brand new Porsche, and for Christmas, my wife bought me a membership to the Porsche Club as a Christmas present, and that was the beginning of me being involved with all this racing and all the crazy stuff.
It's a huge car club. Porsche Club of America. Porsche Club is probably the single largest car club in the country, and so it's got something for everybody. It's not just us racers, it's people that like the social aspect, people that go to parade to spend a week with their Porsche friends. So it's about a lot of things, and that's why it draws so many people.
As a beginner, you come to the racetrack with your brand new car or your used car. You know, people have cars from $5,000 to $150,000. They come to the track, and as a new driver, we put them in what's the green group generally. It's a beginner, and they're given an instructor. And the instructor shows them how to drive around the track and sits in there and instructs them. And they have classroom instruction. We talk about the theory of driving, the physics, stuff like that. And that's people start doing. Some people, very few, but some people don't like it. I do it once or twice and never again. But most people, once you do it,
you're hooked.
You're hooked, yeah.
So if you're a Porsche lover, I'm sure at least some of this appealed to you. Step 1 of joining, buy a Porsche. Once you have one, new or old, sign up for the club and you'll be assigned to a region where you can attend events and meetings. If you have any questions, visit pca.org.
Something special is happening here. Something unprecedented. More than 150,000 Geisinger patients are participating in our MyCode program, the largest and most advanced genetic study ever conducted. MyCode data has already helped Geisinger scientists and physicians develop new and more effective ways to prevent and treat diseases, including cancer. Advanced medicine, compassionate care. MyCode is now offered at Atlanticare, a member of Geisinger Health System.
Inspira announces our latest medical breakthrough. It's called the phone. Our new app lets you see an urgent care doctor faster. Find the closest center with the shortest wait. You can even check in online. Get text updates and wait from the comfort of home. Inspira Urgent Care. Get the app.
What happens when an entire organization builds for the future? Dreams are achieved. TerraSol Energies helps organizations reduce energy costs and increase sustainability with innovative solar power systems. Integrating revolutionary components from SunPower's Helix system, this SunPower commercial dealer provides simply the best. Transform your business with the world's first fully integrated commercial solar solution.
The stress that's been taken off of us is so much more than I thought.
Make me feel happy. You do things that make me feel good.
The help that I'm getting that is so really heartfelt.
They love me, they care for me. That's what I like.
Are we a community bank? Yes. Do we provide the best in personal and community service? Of course. Do we offer the convenience of online banking, competitive rates, and convenient hours? Absolutely. But Franklin Bank is more than that, much more. Franklin Bank is also focused on lending, on getting businesses and families going. Come in today and let us show you how we can help. Home, auto, business. Franklin Bank. Build your future with us.
Next time you find yourself with nothing to do, go to snjtoday.com and scroll down to the Things to Do section. Once there, you will be able to search for things to do in South Jersey. You can sort by categories, popular venues, or even by county. Once you have found an event that interests you, click on it for more information. Another fun feature of Things to Do is posting your event for others to find. Simply click on Post Your Event, fill in the required information, and click Submit. Have fun finding your next thing to do at snjtoday.com.
Seabrook House has been helping families find the courage to recover from alcoholism, drug addiction, and other compulsive mental disorders for over 42 years. Our programs include the Family Matrix program that allows families to heal and begin to strengthen the family bonds strained by addiction, inpatient rehabilitation, extended care, and outpatient treatments. If you or a loved one is suffering from addiction, please call or visit us online today. Seabrook House, helping families find the courage to recover.
All right, so we're here at Bridgeport tonight for the quarter midgets, and what's really cool about these cars is they're being driven by little kids. And when I say little kids, I don't mean teenagers, I mean little kids, like 5 years old. And I mean, when I was their age, I don't even know if I could ride a bike. So this is gonna be really cool to watch. The quarter midget drivers tonight don't actually get their own heats or feature, and they're not actually racing. It's more of an exhibition. So they'll be running during intermission, but I need to get the inside scoop before they go out on the track. Alright guys, this is Lucas Gluck, and he drives this quarter midget right here. Matthew Hannah Logan. Got it. This is Ronnie Rosano. Ronnie, how old are you? 8. This is Tyler Bell, and he just started racing this year, right? Yeah. What do you love most about racing? Do you like how fast your car goes? Yeah. This is Kylie Mascherone. How many times have you raced?
I've raced about 14 times. You can actually tell by looking on my top shelf. You can count how many trophies I've had. That's how you can tell.
You have 14 trophies. That is awesome. All of your dads race?
Yeah.
Yeah? Every one of you? Cool. Do you guys come out and watch them all the time? Is that who got you guys all into racing?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what's your favorite part about having your dads out on the same racetrack as you?
It's really fun because it makes you feel happy.
What's your favorite part about your dad racing with you?
Because on the little track, when they pull in, I could see my dad's mark a little bit.
How long have you been driving?
2 years.
2 years? And what's your favorite part about driving your car?
Winning.
Winning? Yeah. How many times have you won so far?
13 times.
13 times? That's a lot of times.
Yeah.
How long have you been racing quarter midgets for?
Almost a year. It's my first year racing.
And what about you?
I've raced for 4 years.
4 years? Wow, that's a long time. When you get out on that track, what do you see?
Just cars up ahead that I get to pass.
You get to pass them? How do you pass them?
Just
I just swerve around a little bit, bump them, get them scared so I can
You bump them? Is that fun? Are you allowed to bump them? You get in trouble for that?
No.
No trouble? Is that your favorite part? You get to pass everyone?
My favorite part about racing is having fun and driving with your mates.
Oh!
My favorite part of racing is I get to win.
And what about you?
My favorite part of racing is flooring it in the turns. My favorite part about racing is probably getting out on the track and like passing people who like, some people think they're better than me and they try to like cut around me and like cutting them off. I don't mean to be rude, but like cutting them off and be like, no, you can't pass me.
I'm better than them. When did you know that this was like the coolest thing that you've done?
Like this one thing they said, like you're allowed to drive around the track in a car, like a lap, and then I liked it.
How did you get into racing?
We came here, watched the race, and then we saw the quarter midgets, and then we said, ooh, I said to my mom, ooh, I want to race one of these. They said, okay. Then we watched it again, and then we were talking about it, and then we went home, and then we bought us one car, and then we bought us another one.
So you have 2 quarter midget cars? Mm-hmm. Are they both yours?
Yeah.
Who got you into racing?
My dad. Actually, he races here. He's probably racing now. I don't know.
Who got you into racing? Who started it?
The rising guy came to my house and he said he was talking to my mom about quarter midgets. And when he left, I asked my mom what was he talking about. And my dad came to him and he looked it up. And then we got a quarter midget. I asked Santa for a quarter midget car and we got one.
Santa got you this?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Santa has never gotten me anything this awesome.
Yeah.
But the Verizon guy is what told you about the quarter midget car?
Yeah, he told my mom.
What? How fast did they go?
160.
160 miles an hour?
Mm-hmm.
What? That's really fast. Do you know anybody else that drives that fast?
No.
No, that's really fast. That's like up there with the pros. Do you see yourself going professional someday?
Yeah.
You want to be a professional race car driver? Now, do you always want to ride on dirt or do you want to go to asphalt or the track?
Dirt.
You want to always stay with dirt? How fast does your car go?
Like
really fast?
Yeah.
Really fast? Is it the fastest you've ever driven?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you guys like most about your own cars?
That they get to go fast. That it's pink!
Yeah!
That it drives greatly.
Nice. If one of your friends told you that they wanted to start racing, what would you encourage them with? What would you say that would to get them to join?
I would tell them that they should practice against me because I am one of the best.
Good job! Keep driving. Yes, keep driving. That was a great job, guys. Don't give up. Awesome job.
Now for the main event.